So before we were married, he promised me we would have 2 kids, and now he doesn't want any more. My friends think I should trick him and stop taking my birth control. What do you think, Wendy?
Can I just take a quick poll? Clap if you think that she should trick him. My people.
Women have no problem tricking a man into having a baby. Double standards explained. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Sometimes you just have to see it to believe it. And this clip from the Wendy Williams show just proves how women take the side that benefits them and how the sisterhood applauds the double standards. Let's take a look at the definition of double standard so you know what we're highlighting in this video. Number 1, a rule or standard of good behavior that unfairly some people are expected to follow or achieve, but other people are not. Number 2, the habit of treating one group differently than another when both groups should be treated the same. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men and we. We men and we.
Kendra, how can I help you?
So I've been married for 6 years, and me and my husband just had our first baby girl about 9 months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So before we were married, he promised me we would have 2 kids, and now he doesn't want any more.
This is where you have to pay attention because this is what we're working with, okay? 6 years married, 9 months old daughter, a promise before marriage to have 2 children. Stay focused.
My friends think I should trick him and stop taking my birth control. What do you think, Wendy?
I'm embarrassed to say this because I don't like spousal lying. However, men have never been in control of our bodies. We're the ones in control.
There's so much foolishness in this clip right here. First off, her friends think that she should trick him and stop taking birth control. Why?
Why?
Why does this man deserve to be tricked into having another child? That should be the first question. Why did he change his mind? There could be a great explanation for this. Having a kid costs time, money, and energy. The cost of raising a child until age 17 costs around $230K on average. And they already have a child. So adding another child demands another $230K to raise another child. Do you have that kind of money? Did you know that it would cost you this kind of money before he promised you 2 kids? A promise is a promise, but foolishness is foolishness. Like Michael Jackson said,
If you can't feed the baby, then don't have a baby. Don't think, baby, if you can't feed the baby.
if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. That's a good reason not to have a child. The fact that her friends advise her this shit says a lot about the environment that we're living in. These are serious things to take into account, but no. Wendy starts talking about men are not in control of our bodies, women are in control of their bodies, and that's exactly where the double standard comes in. If this was the other way around, and it was this lady not wanting more children, but the guy wanted more after she made the promise, and he's thinking about tricking her into having another child, this audience would be clapping if she would have said, it's her body, her choice. This is one of the reasons why men still don't have a birth control pill, because that would really mess up society.
And so far, the pill has proven to be safe in 83 men.
Travis, can we do a little audience poll? Women, what do you think of this?
I agree.
That's not a big surprise there.
I know, right? But here's the thing. I mean, you know, because you guys, you show up and you have big fun in the bedroom, but you don't really help out when it comes to pregnancy prevention. And we know that 45% of pregnancies are unintended. 45% of pregnancies are unintended. So yes, welcome to the team. Be a part of the solution.
We're not done with the foolishness yet.
I'm not going to suggest that you do that, but look into my eyes and tell me what I'm saying. Okay? He promised.
He promised, huh? Do you know what this is? Do you know what they do right here at the altar? They make vows. Vows are more than promises. And let me tell you something. 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. That's way too much for me to believe that you value the promises that you make. But when I promise something, that benefits you, I'm expected to keep my promise. A lot of women don't divorce their husbands because he is such a terrible person. They break their promises because they're not happy. And a good example of this is the situation between Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries.
My mom said, come home, do what you gotta do. My mom's always been like, I will support you no matter what, do what you gotta do. I said, cancel every last thing. I need my time alone. And I took that time off, and you know, I knew that I was gonna get a lot of scrutiny for it, but I would rather have been beaten up in the media than live a life that was unhappy. And that was a huge lesson for me. When people say it's fake or it was contrived for a show, seriously, he asked me to marry him. I didn't ask him. To me, that just logically doesn't make sense.
She doesn't care about the vows and the promises that she has made. Her mother doesn't care about the promises that she's made. She says Chris asked her to marry her, but she doesn't mention that she said yes. Why did she say yes?
What?
Because it benefited her. She made a lot of money and got a lot of publicity because of it. And like she says, she rather gets beaten up by the media than living a life unhappy. And that's exactly the problem. These promises don't mean shit if it doesn't benefit them, and they don't care if this messes you up or messes the child up. It's a selfish and entitled way of thinking, and that's why we swim in an ocean of double standards when it comes to modern women, and we can't take them serious if they present themselves like this.
I think that the United States making DNA testing mandatory is stupid. I don't think that, it's something that if you feel like you need a DNA test, go do that on your own time because you feel that way. I don't think every person, there's millions of people in the United States. Like, it doesn't make sense that people could be using that time to do other things. Like, you could be saving a life. You could be in a hospital saving a life.
It's just me being me. It just causes such an uproar. Like, loving yourself is such a rebellious act these days, you know? But I'm here to tell you I am so not sorry.
Can I just take a quick poll? Clap if you think that she should trick him. My people, my people, my people.
The foolishness. Protect yourself at all times, fellas. Prevention is always better than cure. Manosphere, we working. This video has officially been highlighted.